This slideshow of the Neighborhoods Network series addresses work groups. Overview. 1. Work groups do the detailed work needed and specified by the neighborhood. 2. They are responsible only to the neighborhood. 3. Are given a charter, the task to be performed. 4. Composed of volunteers. 5. Work group members choose a lead and a co-lead. 6. They use the 6 hats technique. 7. They report progress to the general meeting of the neighborhood. 8. Results are archived in the neighborhood governing unit and in the network information network. Work groups do the detailed work. 1. They do the detailed detective planning and implementation work specified by the neighborhood. 2. General meetings are good for discovering neighborhood concerns and priorities, but not for doing detailed work. 3. Work groups are needed to carry out the investigative missions and the action mandates of the neighborhood. 4. Work groups are kept under control of the neighborhoods. 5. But neighborhoods can collaborate using shared work groups to accomplish difficult tasks. Likely tasks. 1. Calling the neighborhood for issues in consensus. 2. Creating and maintaining the NIN, the Neighborhood Information Network. 3. Investigating the purpose, budgets, and performance of departments of government. 4. Identifying local issues and investigating them in great detail. 5. Characterizing the offices of government. 6. Generating mandates for the legislatures and executive departments. 7. Identifying potential candidates for office and getting them elected. Work groups are responsible to the NGU. 1. They're responsible only to the neighborhood or collaborating cluster of them. 2. No authority over the neighborhood is to be given to task forces. 3. Task forces have a scope and duration determined by the neighborhood or collaborating cluster of neighborhoods. 4. Neighborhoods monitor their task forces. 5. Work groups are terminated by the general meeting whenever the neighborhoods so decide. Charters. 1. They are produced by the general meeting prior to creating the task force, the work group. 2. A temporary work group may be established to charter a work group. The general meeting must approve this. 3. A charter specifies why the work group is being created. 4. The charter states what is expected, both generally and via a list of anticipated results. 5. Gives the expected time frame for the results. 6. Indicates the resources to be used. Work groups. Volunteers. 1. Work groups are composed of volunteers. 2. The primary requirement is an interest in the topic. 3. Experts teach novices. 4. Most neighborhood members will occasionally volunteer for one or more work groups. 5. Participants gain detective and organizing ability. 6. An additional plus. Participants learn the real facts and connect with reality. We become free of propaganda. Work groups choose a lead and co-lead. 1. Work group members choose a lead and co-lead. 2. Team members can rotate these as they please. 3. These leads coordinate the work of the team. 4. They conduct and moderate the periodic meeting of the work group. 5. They present the group's reports to the general meeting, the General Assembly. Work groups use 6 hats technique. 1. They use the 6 hats technique. 2. This is described in Ed De Bono's book. Also, we will have a slide presentation eventually adopting Ed's ideas for our use. 3. This technique uses colored hats, white, red, black, yellow, green, blue, to symbolize different modes of thinking and discussing to produce results. 4. A team shifts hats to work more effectively. Work groups report progress. 1. Progress, problems, and results are posted to the Neighborhood Information Network. 2. Lead or co-lead normally reports to the general meeting. 3. Reports must be real facts, not fluff. 4. Teams must expect their results to be compared to that of other similar teams chartered by other neighborhoods. Work groups get approvals. 1. Results are submitted to the general meeting. 2. The general meeting can request modifications, further investigation, and so forth. And 3. When the general meeting is satisfied, the work group's product is approved and archived. Archiving. 1. Results are archived into the Neighborhood Information Network. 2. Results may lead to further activity, which will be chartered and handed to, possibly, other task forces, that is, other work groups. 3. Archived investigative results publicly available. Other NGUs use these to check against similarly chartered work groups for accuracy and completeness, and to avoid unwanted duplication. 4. Techniques for investigation and experience gained become available to improve future work group efforts. Important further results of work groups. 1. Since the effort is sponsored and monitored by the neighborhood, it is more likely to be trusted. 2. Work may be cross-checked through similar work in other neighborhoods. 3. Supporting evidence is included in the work and what gets posted in the information network. 4. Work groups can be chartered to examine the work of other work groups. 5. This minimizes special interest bias. This is the end of the presentation. Note that you can also examine the book, The Neighborhoods Network by Robert Mayer. It's available at lulu.com, who is the publisher. And secondly, the website www.theneighborhoodsnetwork.org contains lots and lots of information. End of this particular slideshow.